Hey everyone, Reptile Sam here. I got a package, and it's from Idaho. So you know what that means. That's from my buddy Joel up at Prismatic Reptiles. Let's get home and get this unboxing completed, and I'll show you guys what's in the box. Alright, we're in the snake room, so let's do this. So, before I get started here, I want to tell y'all that this animal is one that it's probably the only animal of this species I will ever get to own. It is a critically endangered species in the wild, and one that Joel needed to rehome. This is a Lampropeltis, so it means kingsnake. Zonata, so it's one of the California Mountain Kingsnakes, and it's an agalma, so that's the subspecies. So this agalma here has what's called zonata disease, and it's one of the main reasons why they're not really bred in the wild, in captivity, and why they really shouldn't be, field collected in the wild, because of this disease that causes some mobility issues. But for a lot, not a lot to know about from what I understand. So if you want to see more about it, go check out Prismatic Reptiles on YouTube. Joel posted a really great video about it, and I'm fortunate enough to get to have the experience to care for this animal, and hopefully he'll do well. I think Joel said he's around 10 years old, so hopefully we can give this little fella a good home for the remainder of his life, where he can be happy and healthy and do really well with us. So this was an animal that we're going to keep as a pet only, and I'm really fortunate to get the experience to own this Lampropeltis zonata. So let's get started. So here's a little thank you note from Joel, a business card for Prismatic Reptiles, and a nice new Prismatic Reptiles sticker. So, as you guys know, I have my Arizona Mountain Kingsnake from Joel, and my Nuevo Leon Kingsnake from Joel. He has awesome stuff with mountain kings and other king snakes as well, and this guy I'm really excited to give a home to for as long as I can keep him healthy. So because it is starting to get summertime, Joel put a cryo pack in here to keep it cool, which I appreciate that. And here is our snake bag. Let me get down here and show you guys. Okay, so here's our bag with our new friend in it. And so this guy is going to be living in a different enclosure. He will not be in a rack. We have a separate room where I have an enclosure set up for him. And even though it is believed that zonata disease is not transmissible across species, since I have space to put a 20-gallon tank for this guy, I wanted to put him somewhere where he will not be in the same room as my other snakes, just to play it safe. So the location, the agalma, is Sierra de Juarez, and so this is a very specific locality snake, and I'm really excited to get to own this little fella as a wonderful pet. And again, I'm really appreciative to Joel for letting me be the one who will get to give this fella a good home. So with these unboxing videos, one of the hardest parts, as you guys know if you've watched my other ones, is simply getting the bag undone, which means that the seller did it correctly. Okay. Alright, and if you go and watch Joel's video, you'll get to see this animal. And so the thing about zonata disease is that it impacts the snake's mobility. Wow. And so they can't move as well as some other snakes can, okay? So this little fella right here is going to be a pet-only snake for us. So the zonata disease will affect his ability to move. So he's going to be on aspen bedding with a couple humid hide boxes and regular mistings. So we're going to try to keep him as comfortable as possible, and hopefully he'll do really well for us. And this little guy does eat frozen thawed. So, but just take a look at this beautiful animal. Joel, thanks so much for letting me be the one to accept this beautiful snake as a rehoming. I'm absolutely flattered, and I really appreciate the opportunity to keep this species that in the wild is critically endangered. So I would love to get the opportunity to, show you guys this animal as an educational opportunity, and for myself as an amateur herpetologist and snake keeper, just the chance to have such a unique animal. And thank you, Joel, and to my followers and everyone who watches the channel. Thank you guys for supporting this, and you can follow along with his journey with me. So he's kind of holding on a little bit right here, so he's doing pretty good. It looks like he's happy to be out of his little travel. That was a long overnight trip from Idaho for this little fella. So I'm gonna get this little guy put in his new enclosure, and thanks for watching. I'm Reptile Sam. Remember to like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at reptile.sam. One last thing about this guy, I can't remember if I messed up his name at all, but he is, to confirm, he is a California Mountain Kingsnake. I know he looks like my Arizona Mountain Kingsnake, but he is in fact a California Mountain Kingsnake. So I just want to be very clear about that to all of you watching this video. And we're gonna get this little guy put in his new home. Thanks again.